Welcome everybody, Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. Nice to have you along for the ride. Just wonder how long it is before the regulations get changed where women can actually be selected for men's teams. It's surely an extrapolation of where we are now. The girls are so good.
Yeah, they are. Whether that would ever happen, I'm not so sure, but certainly the game is developing really quickly and the interest in it is as well.
They've had to move a fair way from the original home, the Vicente Calderon, but they're bedding in now, Atletico Madrid, to the Wanda Metropolitano. And Poltavkina is the main official today, the referee. Signal from the referee, and off we go. Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. He looks as though the manager's set up a team here. Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Does look that way, doesn't it? And I hope it's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen this manager set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Now the shot! At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. And the decision is a corner here. Christian! Good work by the goalkeeper. To Bukete. Well, then it goes. We've got a corner here, that could pose some problems. Another look at that save.
Yeah, she was on her toes, and in the end made it look easy.
Swung in from the corner. Shots on here. Now Fabiana. Now Christian. Well, I like the look of this attack. To Putellas. Hermoso. Here's Putellas. It's a good cross. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Here's Debinha. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Into the attacking third. Promising build-up until that challenge. Now Marta. Now this is an interesting attack. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. And there's the cutback. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Losada. Here's Rafael. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. To Marta. Now Fabiana. It's gone out for a throw. Corredera. Here's Rafael. Here's Christian. To Marta. That's a poor touch and the possession's gone away. Here's Debinha. It's looking good, this move. 2 more minutes to play, that of added time. Now Marta. And here's the shot. Couldn't quite keep it down, just over the top.
Yeah, just leaning back a touch, got under it. Not bad effort, though.
And there is the half-time whistle, 0-0 at the break. Half-time, the teams are level. Where do we see a breakthrough coming for one of these sides?
Well, it's difficult, really, to see after that first 45 minutes of evidence, but so often you do see it when, after the break, things open up a little bit, more chances either end.
Extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. It's the start now of the second half. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Here's Meseguer. Losada. Well, that's good support as they build this attack. Corredera. Good challenge here. Now Christian. Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in. It's time for some fresh legs here. Here's Rafael. Here's Debinha. Andresinia. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. On to the attack now. Losada. Here's Corredera. Here's Debinha. Well up the field, the line of defenders to play offside, and at home, confident in their action.
They are confident, but
To put them in front. And they've scored, they've taken the lead.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal.
Well, long overdue, you feel, this change. For a side that's behind, a switch of tactics now. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Here's Tyser. Now Fabiana. Here's Losada. Meseguer.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
Here's Meseguer.
There's good progress with this attack. Crisp defending there.
To get into more advanced positions, they're going to press higher up the pitch, the home team.
yeah, they really need to put the opposition under more pressure than they have been.
Now Christian.
That will help ease the pressure. Pressed high here.
Losada.
That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that.
Here's Losada. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Meseguer.
Shots on here. Beautiful goal. And they are really bossing the game now. A bit of luck for the goal scorer here with that deflection.
Yeah, unlucky by the defender, stuck out a leg, you can't do much about it, but the goal scorer will take that.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Here's Rosanna. To Marta.
Attacking now.
Now Marta. Now here's a chance. Here's Christian. Needs to be quick. Corredera.
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure.
Here's Corredera.
That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go.
Now this is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit. Here's Monica. Rafael.
This is how they love to play on the break. It must be. Got to be. Well, that is a moment really to look back on with horror, because they're not going to have many more chances to cut back this deficit.
Yeah, what a chance. I mean, listen, it's late on, it might not have made a difference, but it would have given them a squeak of a chance, that.
And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
Here's Rafael. And the referee has
Brought a halt to it, that's full time. Good result to go with a good afternoon's work, really, because it wasn't for league points or cup progress, but it was to get them right for those challenges ahead.
And they did look ready. They looked like a team that knew what they were doing out there today.
Put them in front, and they've scored, they've taken the lead. Shots on here. Beautiful goal. And they are really bossing the game now. This is how they love to play on the break. It must be. Got to be. Well, that is a moment really to look back on with horror, because they're not going to have many more chances to cut back this deficit.
Yeah, what a chance. I mean,
Well, we've been waiting with great anticipation for the second leg of this contest, and the first leg really whetted our appetite. Bring on game two.
Yeah, I mean, the first leg was a good match and plenty in there to encourage us that the second won't be the same.
Alan, we're looking at the quality of women's football here, and Arsenal, your old club, they were very much at the forefront of developing it in the UK.
They were, yes, many years back now. Vic Akers, who's now the kit man at Arsenal, he was the manager for a number of years and really enjoyed a lot of success.
And it is a game played with real skill, perhaps not quite the physicality of the men's game, but in some ways the spectacle can be more enchanting because of that.
Yes, and I think the pace of the game has increased over the last few years. Certainly the technical ability is getting better and better all the time.
So this is how the hosts line up today.
The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
And for the away side, this is how they line up for this match.
He looks as though the manager has set up a team here. Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Does look that way, doesn't it? And I hope it's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen this manager set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
So here we go, we're underway here.
Meseguer. Losada. Here's Torrejon.
It's looking good, this move. Put into the middle. Good defending.
Now Andresinia. Now Marta. Here's Tamirez. To Marta.
Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
Monica. Andresinia. To Marta. Torrejon. Here's Tyser. Now Fabiana. Now Tyser. Here's Monica.
Attacking well here. Good refereeing there, because it was a foul, but they're playing on and playing on well. Well, she's taken the shot on, and all credit to her for that, but not what she wanted.
Yeah, some you win, some you lose. Unfortunately for her, that was the latter.
Here's Rafaela.
Well, I like the look of this attack. It goes out wide again.
Buquete. It'll be a throw. It's Debinia. Here's Tyser. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Now Marta, a couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. To Alves.
There's some potential in this move. It's good play until they got that challenge in.
Here's Torrejon.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. There's a target at the front post.
Now Andresinia. Here's Tyser.
Given the ball away now. There's good movement forward here. Still got a... What about this for a shot? Optimistic. Well, there'll be 2 added minutes. Can't give it away here. Keeps it okay.
Andresinia.
So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Well, it hasn't been the best, Alan, but you never know. That's the thing about live football. A moment of magic could come in the second half. Let's hope so.
Well, let's hope so, yeah. Mediocre really wouldn't do it justice. It's been pretty flat, pretty dull, and the fans have hardly got off the seats.
It can only get better, Alan.
Can only get better. I've forgotten that first half already. Let's hope for something slightly more inventive after the break.
Alves moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Came in with a challenge. Hermoso.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into. That is a terrific header. Unlucky it's just off target.
They generated some power on it, and the keeper wasn't getting there.
More positive from the away team now, getting the challenges in further up the pitch, higher press.
Yeah, I think it needed to be done. They were a little bit lazy without the ball.
There's some movement in the dugout. We're going to get a change here.
Now Tyser. To Marta. Here's Meseguer.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. It's an excellent cross. Into the attacking third. And here's the shot.
Well, a corner to come because of that deflection.
In goes the corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper.
Now Tyser. Here's Rosanna.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Looking to widen the play, really, widen the build-up, but the ball's just run straight out over the touchline.
Losada.
Really trying to use the full width, threads it through.
Here's Putellas.
Delivered into the box. Goalkeeper's done well.
Andresinia. Now Christian. Now Marta. Now here's a chance.
Onto the attack now. Whipped in from the wide area. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Here's Rafael. Now Andresinia.
Now the shot! Flipped over the bar by the keeper. Well, there are other options from the bench. Here comes the corner. Not able to take full advantage of a good position. Shot on! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Well, I like the look of this attack.
Here's Losada. Now Marta. Rosanna.
Attacking well here.
Rafael.
And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball.
To Putellas.
Could be dangerous. And a corner given by the referee.
That was a fantastic save. Alan Smith.
Well, it's all about reactions. They were razor sharp there.
Corner swung in. All peters out rather for them. What about this for a shot? Optimistic. A real miscue. And it's come to an end now as the referee blows the whistle for the last time. There's that winning feeling at the final whistle. They've certainly got it, they're enjoying it, and they progress in the tournament.
I really think they're beginning to fancy the chances now, the way that they're playing.
That is a terrific header. Unlucky it's just off target.
They generated some power on it, and the keeper wasn't getting there.
In goes the corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Now the shot! Flipped over the bar by the keeper.